Guys, it's Michael Valentino from Crusader Caravans, and today in our YouTube tutorial we're going to show you how to utilise your hot water service on gas and electric. There's a few steps we need to do before we start using the hot water service on gas. First of all, we need to check the fact that we've got water in our system, of which we don't here but we normally would. Our pump needs to be on. We do that so that we ensure water is running through the system and you're not going to be trying to use the hot water service without water in it. If you use the hot water service without water in it, either on gas or 240 volt, you run the risk of damaging the hot water service, of which the manufacturer will not warrant. To light it on gas, after doing those two precautionary steps, we flick our switch here and the red light up here will flash. When it remains a solid red, we have lit the hot water service and you begin to use it. It takes about anywhere between 12 to sort of 17 minutes to get really warm water. You'll hear it light up on the outside, the flame will go, the light will now remain red after it is lit. The reasons why your gas hot water service won't be working is either we have a blockage in the line, there is no gas in the system at all, there's an issue with the system and the piezo can't actually light, of which you will contact us and we would advise you how to rectify that, or other various issues concerning the mechanics of the hot water service. Otherwise, they're a very good service and you shouldn't have any issues with them at all. Next, we're going to show you the 240 system. In the late 2018 and early 2019 models, of which we're building now, the hot water service switch is located in the ensuite or the kitchen. The hot water service switch will have HWS written on it, with normally a 20 amp indicator on it. Some of the older models are located within that electric cartons we were just in with the gas hot water service. Before we use the electric hot water service, we need to make sure that there's water in the system. We can do that either by turning the pump on, and when the pump is not running, everywhere in the caravan has water, as we've looked at in a previous video. Or alternatively, plugged into mains water, everywhere in the caravan will have water, so it's safe to use it. This switch here turns on the power point that the hot water service is plugged into, so it'll fire it up for you. In about 15 minutes or so after it's on, we'll have nice and hot water. Now that we're not using it, we turn it off. The safest system is to make sure that all the switches are off when we're not using them. If the hot water service does not work on 240 volt, there'll be an issue with the elements, and we've tried to probably use it without having water in the system, of which we've damaged it. In order to get the best time out of your hot water service, it's almost critical to make sure that we've always got water in our hot water service before using it, otherwise we're going to have a few headaches here and there. It's really important to note as well, so the SWIFT hot water service at 28 litres does not contain an anode, which means you don't need to cycle out a sacrificial anode, which means we're saving you a bit of money, a bit of time, and it's worry-free exercise. This has been another YouTube tutorial by Crusader. Thank you very much for your time.